back to another video. My name is Monique and you are cooking with Mo. Okay, so today we're going to be making an egg noodle lasagna. So it's a lasagna, but I'm not going to be using the long lasagna noodles. I'm going to be using egg noodles. So this is the brand, well, this is the type of egg noodles I use. It's just a you know, like a no-name brand or whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of egg noodles you use or whatever, or what brand, but these are the wide noodles. It'll say right there on the front. They have wide and extra wide, I think, and I think they have small or something like that, but they have different sizes. This size, the wide, is probably what you would use if you were going to make like a beef stroganoff or something like that. So you can see right here that I have the noodles already prepared. I boiled them. I probably used about, this is a 16-ounce bag, so I think I used maybe about 3 or 4 quarts of water. I put a tablespoon of salt in the water. I use a tablespoon of vegetable oil, or you can use olive oil. And I boiled them for, I think it was about 8 minutes. So anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes, and they will be nice and done. And after I boiled them, I went ahead and drained them, and then I ran cold water on them to stop the cooking process so that they would just kind of sit there and not continue to cook. Because if you let them continue to cook, then they're going to get mushy. Okay, so we'll drop that in the trash can. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my ground beef. I have 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to turn that on and start that to browning. While that is starting to cook, I have the heat on high heat, and I have my oven set on 375 degrees. So I've got that going, and while we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and welcome you again to my channel. I don't know how many videos I have up now, not that many, probably about 6 or 7. So I'm very new, but I'm excited about doing this. I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that I'm helping you guys, helping somebody. What I mainly do is, if I'm giving you a recipe, of course you can fix it to your own liking, to your own taste, but the measurements that I give you are a good starting point. So you probably want to start with what I'm giving you, unless there's something that you don't like and you want to go ahead and omit it, or you know, something that you already know that you might want in it beforehand. And but this is a good starting point, and then you can taste it or whatever, and you know, suit the food to your liking. I will go ahead and say, in this particular recipe, I'm going to list all of the ingredients that I use in the description box below. In this particular recipe, I normally use some chopped bell pepper as well, but I forgot to get it at the grocery store, and it was raining and I wasn't going back out. So if you actually use the chopped bell pepper in yours, which I'll list the bell pepper in the ingredient list, yours will probably taste better than mine, but the next time I make it, I'll have the bell pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started browning. Come on up a little bit so you can see that meat. Okay. We want to season our ground beef. So to this, I'm going to add teaspoon of seasoning salt. Now this, you can use any seasoning salt that you prefer. This is my own special blend of seasoning salt. I gave you that on a previous video, I believe on my pork roast video, but I will go ahead and list those ingredients for that seasoning salt in the description box as well. It's mainly just a lot of different seasonings, like McCormick or Lowry seasoning salt, and there's garlic powder, onion powder, just some other stuff, so that you don't have to add each seasoning at a time. It's just quicker to go ahead and mix it all up together and then, you know, add it at once. So just in that 1 teaspoon of seasoning, I've probably added at least 10 seasonings in that 1 teaspoon, you know, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of parsley, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. And the meat is not quite done yet, so I'm going to go ahead and add in I'm sorry, I'm putting my hand in front of the camera. I'm adding in 1 medium chopped onion, and this is where I would also add the bell pepper if I had it. And even though I have garlic powder in the seasoning salt, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, because this is an Italian dish, and what is an Italian dish without garlic? It's just a dish. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And as you can see, this is coming together, you know, it's browning really quickly. I hope you guys have been doing well. I know I haven't uploaded much in the last couple of weeks. Like I said on my donut video, we've been a little under the weather, but I'm really trying to get back into the groove. So this is going to be for my sauce. What I'm going to do is, this is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and drain this grease off of this meat, and then we will be right back. Hello, welcome back. And so we went ahead and drowned the ground beef, drowned the grease off the ground beef. At that point, you want to go ahead and taste your meat, and I did that off camera, and it did not have quite enough seasoning in it, so I went ahead and added another 2 teaspoons of my my seasoning blend that I make, and go ahead and taste it. Now it's perfect. So now I'm about to add a non-traditional ingredient to this, but And you don't have to add this. This is not a must. But when I tell you, it makes your pasta sauce taste so good, you really have to believe me and maybe try it just once. I'm gonna add a stick of margarine. Now I am adding the whole stick for this, full pot of pasta. I have used butter before, but as you know, butter is very high in cholesterol and margarine is not as high. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that stick of margarine and get that to melting. Okay. Now I'm gonna add my pasta sauce. Sometimes I make my own spaghetti sauce if I'm not pressed for time, and I can do a spaghetti sauce recipe for you guys later on, but today I'm going to be using jarred pasta sauce. Excuse me. I'm going to use 2 jars of sauce. And it doesn't matter what kind of sauce you use, because your ingredients are kind of making it your own anyway. So what I always do when I use jarred pasta sauce is I put a little bit of water in the jar just to kind of get all of that sauce out of there. So if I'm going to turn that up a little bit so it'll come to a boil kind of quickly. If you guys keep an eye on that for me right quick, I'll get some water. One moment. I'm gonna turn that down since it started boiling. And what I did was, in the first jar I put about half a jar of water, and then I shook it up and then poured that water into the second jar and shook that up. So I don't like to leave anything in there. Jar. Okay. And we're gonna get that, bring that to a simmer. And this is an optional ingredient as well. One of those jars of pasta sauce has no sugar added. And everybody knows that spaghetti sauce contains some sugar. So, and I don't really like it without any sugar at all. One jar had sugar and one didn't. So, to account for the one that did not have any sugar, I'm gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of sugar. Now, I don't do that if I use regular spaghetti sauce, and I don't do that if I make my own spaghetti sauce, because the tomato sauce has sugar in it. Tomato sauce and tomato paste and all of that has sugar in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to a boil or a simmer and start start to put my lasagna together. Okay. So, for the lasagna, like I said, I have a 16-ounce bowl or package of cooked prepared egg noodles. I have 1 8-ounce block of medium cheddar cheese, and I have 1 bag of triple cheddar, 2 cups. So first, I'm going to put a couple of spoonfuls of sauce down. This might get a little messy, because you know how it is when you cook, but I swear sometimes the messiest food is the best food. Kind of get that all over the bottom of the pan. And I did spray this pan with some cooking spray. My hands are clean. And we're going to go ahead and line the bottom with half of the noodles. Okay. It might be a little bit more than half, but it's okay. It's your food. Do what you want to with it. And then this is the 8 ounces of medium cheddar cheese. Of course, if you want more cheese, you can add more cheese. But this is going to be plenty cheesy enough for us. And I'm going to add some of this cheese in the middle as well, about a handful, and then the rest of it will go over the top. Okay. I'll go ahead and turn my eye off and give that a good stir. Pour some of this. Go ahead and do about half of it, I guess. Like I said, it's gonna be a little messy, but we'll clean that up. Kind of spread that over. Whew, it's hot in here, y'all. It's got this oven on. And going in with the rest of the noodles. This is real quick and simple, and it's gonna be really, really good. And now we're going in with the rest of the sauce. Spread that around. And make sure you try to get sauce in every nook and cranny. Like them Thomas's English muffin commercial. Every nook and cranny. All right, tonight. This is gonna be good, y'all. Okay. And now we're gonna top it with the rest of the cheese. Well, I'll put all of it on there too. buddy. Okay. And we're gonna put this in our oven. Like I said, it's heated. It's on. Ooh, yeah, I got sweat running down my nose. The oven is on 375 degrees, and we're gonna put this in there uncovered, and it doesn't have to go in there long because everything in here is done. We just need to make sure it's heated through and the cheese is melted. So we're gonna say about 25 minutes. Put it in the oven for about 25 minutes and uncover it again, and then we'll come back and I will show you guys the finished product. Here we go, putting this in. Get a picture of that. Yeah, buddy. All right. So, like I said, we'll be back in about 25 minutes and I'll show you guys the finished product. See you in a minute. Hello, welcome back, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven off. It's been 25 minutes and we're gonna go ahead and take out our egg noodle lasagna. See how good that looks. Yum, yum, yum. And it's just me and my son, so we'll probably be eating on this for about 2-3 days. I have another son as well, so I'll share with him too. I'm gonna go ahead and get a good picture of that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and serve up a little corner. Lord, that do not need to come off. That'll be an epic fail. Go. And we can top it with a little bit of parsley. Make it pretty. A little parsley on the plate. You know how they do it, honey. How they do it on TV. So I'm gonna get a fork right quick so we can taste it. I should have already had one ready. Hot now. Look at that. I don't want to burn my mouth too much, y'all. My mouth is watering. That is so good and flavorful and cheesy. Just enough cheese to make it taste good, but not too much cheese to, you know, bind you up. Cause y'all know cheese, if you have too much, it's gonna do one or two things. It's either gonna bind you up or run you out. One or two. So I'm just gonna sit that down and finish that a little bit later. Yeah, that's good, y'all. So anyway, I thank you so much for tuning into my video, to another video. I want you guys to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video with anyone that you think will benefit from it. Again, until next time, I love you for watching, and y'all take care, and I'll see you in my next video.